Hello, this is Nobody No One, and today I'm going to talk about part two, the theory of want. Now, if you haven't seen my part one, don't worry, it's the same thing, except that it just shows a different kind of evidence. This is just my theory of why I believe that Shelton is an imposter. Okay, with everything that I have read in imposter syndrome, I really am believing that this at least has some factual evidence in it. Okay, so in the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon no longer has chemistry with his sister. Okay, his sister seems to be the one who wants to get close, and he keeps separating. Now I'm going to start with these two, and the reason is because most people are going to say, okay, he has chemistry with her, and he really doesn't. But that's just being Shelton. He doesn't have chemistry with Penny, but the truth about it is that he does have chemistry with Penny. He does change for Penny. So why is it that he cannot change for his sister? Is it because he's trying to stay separated emotionally from her? Okay. Number two, the closer she gets, the more he separates. Now I know that at first it looks like it's not like this, but start thinking about it, okay? And one of the big issues is that he goes to her birthing, but the truth about it is that he's not really there. Okay, and he even says it that he just got there or something like that. Another thing is that he stays with the basics. In imposter syndrome, a lot what these people do is they stay with the basics. They say one thing, and if it opens them up, they start getting information, and then they get that information and use it with another person to get more information. And he seems to know this very well, and he seems to understand it, which makes me think that this is not his first rodeo on doing this. It is his last rodeo, because I believe that he's trying to stop, but more things are starting to get in his way. So, in young Shelton, we see that they have chemistry. We see that their features match and that they have a pattern. Now, it says here that the features don't match, and that's a joke, because if you look at it, you see how they would be recognized as brother and sister. Even though with all his eccentrics, you would know that there's some kind of bond there. Now you can blame the production team for this, but it helps me a lot. They look like each other, and sometimes they even speak like each other. And there are times in the shows that they even think like each other. So it helps us to understand that maybe, just maybe, there's an imposter. So a lot of people also tell me, well, she grew up and he grew up and they are separated. And it is true, okay? And these are main questions. The reasons that I'm not answering every single question is because these are the main questions as I investigate that come up mostly, strongly. Everything else really doesn't, but these comes up very, very strongly with us as we do these videos. But check it out. They look alike a lot. They follow the same pattern. The hair, the smile, okay? Everything you would believe that she grows up to be this person. But with Shelton, you don't. And why? Because some of his quirks that should be there are not there. Now I know what you're saying. Okay, we can't expect perfection. But just think about it, okay? If he wasn't an imposter, okay, we would at least see some kind of emotional attachment to her. Because he had an emotional attachment to his sister when he was younger. And it is true that he probably was away from them for what, about 4 years? Because he looks like he's 18, maybe 19, maybe we can even put him at 20. 5 years away from his family. That would be enough time for the imposter to start working on himself and start looking like Sheldon. So, okay, I'd just like to tell you there will be a part 3. This is Nobody No One, and I really hope you like this video. Thank you.